Welcome to Core Kinds today for March 29th, 2023. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you down in the show notes. If you're new here though, do me a big favor. Help us grow, help us support our families. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button or hit that thumbs up, doing one or both. Lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping us support our families, and hopefully helping you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. All right, let's dive into it, starting off with some big Major League Baseball news. According to the Sports Business Journal, MLB and YouTube TV have had, or YouTube in general, not just YouTube TV, but YouTube have had conversations about YouTube streaming Major League Baseball games for in-market streaming if the local RSN goes out. Now, this could become a reality before we even know it. We know AT&T Sportsnet has announced they intend to shut down very soon, and they're trying to work with Major League Baseball to transition, even offering them some of their equipment and more to go over to Major League Baseball. But Bally Sports also has the San Diego Padres that they have until next week to make a payment for or relinquish their rights to the MLB, rights for it, and stop airing San Diego Padres games. I hope I said that right. I'm not a big baseball fan. But at issue here is Bally Sports wants the rights to stream in market through their Bally Sports Plus app. Apparently, whatever reason, San Diego said not at that price, or we're not interested, or wherever it is. But if they don't make that payment in the next week, those rights will revert back to Major League Baseball, and Major League Baseball needs partners. And they've also been looking at traditional cable providers, for example, going to Comcast and Spectrum to try to find partners to air the games there on the local cable networks, but they made it very clear that they also want to stream it in market on a service like YouTube. Now, they've been saying MLB.TV is in play to stream it in market for free on MLB.TV, but I think what's happening here is MLB wants YouTube TV to pay some money for these games to stream them in market to replace some of the money they're losing when AT&T Sportsnet or Bally Sports stop airing it, if that happens. We'll keep a very close eye on this, but YouTube TV and YouTube, I'm assuming it'll be available on both, could very well become the new home for in-market streaming of MLB games if their RSN's shut down. Now, again, if their RSN continues, if Bally Sports or whoever RSN they're partnered with continues to air the games will stay there. This is going to be for any network, maybe starting with San Diego next week, maybe starting with the AT&T Sportsnet company or teams very soon. Any team that doesn't have a working RSN at this time. So we'll keep a close eye on this. As we learn more, we'll post it over at corecarsnews.com. All right, do you have a bunch of electronic junk? Do you have an old tablet like this or maybe some other electronics devices? Walmart now wants to buy that back from you. Walmart has a new online website where they say if it's listed there, they're going to buy it no matter what the condition is. Unfortunately, not all devices are accepted. A lot of laptops, tablets, phones, game systems, and more are, where Walmart will give you a gift card that can be used at Sam's Club or Walmart stores in exchange for your old electronics. If you're like me, you probably do have an old drawer of electronics that you just don't use anymore. Maybe you're looking to get rid of old tablets and the like. Check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to this story there. Go on their website, search it by category. You can go in there and say, hey, show me all the laptops. You can type in what type of laptop you have, a Samsung, LG, etc., tablets, game systems. Maybe you have an old Nintendo Switch that no one plays with anymore you want to get rid of. Check it out. You can get some cash. Now, as always, here's the big catch. You're not going to get that much money. Definitely not as much as if you would go through the time of a garage sale or Craigslist or different places, Facebook Marketplace and more, and sell it. Well, Walmart here is saying, hey, we'll do all the hard work for you. If your tablet's a little bit beat up, we'll still give you something for it. But we'll give you a fair price, and then we'll turn around and do all the hard work of reselling it for you. So keep that in mind. Now, I've looked at a lot of these, and actually Walmart's pricing is pretty consistent. It's not the best, it's not the worst out there, but with everybody shopping at Walmart, getting those Walmart gift cards are not a bad way. So if you're thinking about getting rid of your device and you want to do it quick and you don't want to have to worry about it, hey, check out that show notes down below for a link to our story with a link where you can go and see what your device is worth. All right, speaking of Major League Baseball, Amazon yesterday announced that they will stream 20 MLB games as part of their joint ownership of the Yes Network. They're going to stream 20 Yankee games starting April 4th with the Yankees versus the Philadelphia Phillies at 7 p.m. They're going to stream 20 games free with Amazon Prime. So if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you're already going to get this, not an extra cost, but you will be able to access your content there for and watch this Major League Baseball games for free. Now it's only 20. It's not all the Yankee games. They're not all the Yes Network games, but this will be produced by the Yes Network crew, and it will stream for free on Amazon's Amazon Prime service. If you're an Amazon Prime customer, just to keep that in mind. All right, keep on moving along. Speaking of Amazon, do you want a new Fire TV stick? You have only a few days left to get a Fire TV stick for just $19.99. You need a special promo code. I have that in the link in the show notes down below. You can get a Fire TV stick until the end of this month for $19.99. That's March 2023 if you're watching this later. Hurry if you want this deal. It's ending, and I don't know if this deal will be coming back. We'll see what happens, but $19.99 for a Fire TV stick is a good deal. If you want the 4K stick, those are on sale too for $39.99. Link in the show notes down below. All right, question to everybody here. Do you keep a thick case on your phone? Well, you may want to pop that phone out of the case and check it out, because there's a very real risk that there's a fire hazard hiding inside your case. And this actually happened to us. My wife had finally upgraded her old Pixel 4 to a Pixel 7. We took her Pixel 4 out of the case. We discovered the battery was severely bulging in there. Well, the huge case hid it from us. It kept it all locked in underneath there. We didn't notice it until we took the case off the phone and realized, oh wow, look, the back is starting to peel off. A bulging battery can be a sign of a potential fire or even an explosion, which can severely burn or hurt you. If you have a battery on a laptop, tablet, anything that's bulging, immediately get it addressed. Bring it to a repair shop to get the battery replaced. Properly dispose of that at a recycle center and get a new one. Whatever you need to do, don't take bulging batteries lightly. It can cause a fire, it can cause a small explosion. That's gas building up in the battery, and at some point it's going to pop. So keep that in mind there. But large cases can hide that. So if you have a large case, hide it. It may be worth it every now and then to pop it out, clean your phone, clean the case, and see if your battery is bulging. And you'll notice it because the back of the phone will be popping out. There'll be a weird distortion on the battery case on a laptop. You'll know it when you see it. It's not minor. It's very, very clear that there's a, wow, look at this. There's a weird, huge bulge popping the back of my phone off, for example. So check that out. A little safety tip that happened in my family recently. Wrote a whole post about what you need to know, what you need to do if you have a bulging battery. But what we discovered is a very large case, and her case was a lot thicker than mine, can hide a bulging battery. All right. The Ask Luke series is alive and well. If you have a question for me that you want me to answer, leave me a comment or go over to corecarsnews.com, contact us, email me a question. And I've been asked a lot, will a new Roku player or Roku TV be coming out this year? And if so, when? I answered this over at Core Cars News in great detail, but yeah, I do expect both new Roku TVs. We already had some already out this year, and new Roku players to come out. Roku's pretty consistent that pretty much every year a new Roku hits the market. And now it maybe raises the question is, should you upgrade? I talk a lot about that, but when does Roku usually release new players? Well, often September, October, right before the holiday season. Occasionally they do an out-of-cycle update like they did in 2021 with the Roku Express in May. But historically, September, October is when new Roku streaming players come out. Roku TVs is kind of a hodgepodge. There's so many different companies out there that offer Roku TVs. They're coming out in staggered times. Often we hear about them at CES in January, and then in the spring and summer we get them out. Roku, for example, announced recently a new line of Roku TVs, and those are already on the market at Best Buy, for example. So you never really know when for Roku TVs. It's going to come down to, do you need a new TV? Well, then try to buy the best TV you can get. For Roku players, though, you often get this question, hey, there's a crazy good deal on a Roku player. Do I get it or do I wait? I answer that in the post down below. I don't want to give a very long, detailed breakout here, but check that out if you're interested in learning more about that. All right, last story up of the day, another one that I'll give you a little highlights, but check this out over at corecardzoos.com. The most common cord cutting scams to watch out for. Increasingly, as cord cutting becomes more and more popular, more and more scammers are targeting cord cutters out there with fake offers, attempts to steal your credit card information, and more. Be very suspicious of emails coming to you asking you to log in, asking you to update your credit card information, etc. Be very, very careful of streaming services that sound too good to be true, that maybe aren't in an official app store and you have to do all kinds of backdoor stuff to get access to them, and more. There are a growing number of scammers targeting cord cutters to steal your login, steal your credit card information, and trick you into paying for services that aren't real. Check out my story down below in the first pinned comment. I break it all down, give you a lot of details about it, everything you need to know to help protect yourself from a growing number of scams. Well, with that said, I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you like these, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll see you tomorrow for another cord cutting today.